Welcome back, everyone. Welcome, Hayden here. Welcome back to my Minecraft survival series. So, this is episode 16 now, I believe. And I guess we're just going to continue back in the mines. I might, towards the end of the episode, finish the bridge, because I will have enough stone for that. But for now, let's just continue working on in the mines. Oh yeah, I do want to get as much of these stairs done as I can do. Let's just get these done quickly. How many more? I do need more, don't I? Okay, that's fine. I have enough. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay, I did have enough. No. Make 3 sets. Now I need more stone again. No, again, I didn't want to throw it, but I did. Okay. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So that's our entrance to the mine set. Now we can... Oh, got more stone here. Now we can just continue on with our mine. So here, I guess we can start going down again. Again, this mine is not meant to, like, yeah, it can find caves along the way, but I would prefer, I didn't look up, I meant to look up what levels are such and such round. But I guess in theory, as long as I have the shaft that can get you down to those levels, it doesn't really matter, you know, what level like we're gonna go to, if that makes sense. Because what I mean by that is, hold on, I don't need to stop at a certain level right now. If I can get to bedrock from this angle, then that allows me to kind of mine off in any direction. So at that, you know, that's kind of the point of this. Alright, keep it moving. That will do. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. All the way down. It's a long way to bedrock. And if we're lucky, we might also find some more. Okay, now this, no, that is 3, right? I feel like this is getting a little short compared to what it needs to be. Alright, so what was this at? Alright, so that's there. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So one of these is a double somewhere, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's right here, right? Yeah. There we go. Thought it was getting a little tight. What's that? Ah, it's just partially mined raw. No, it's not. What is it? It's the same as that. Just looks a bit funny in like angle. Okay. That's all good. I will take all the cobblestone I can get from this. Sorry if this episode's just a bit boring. There's not a whole lot that's going to go on. I'm really, and I to be fair, I don't actually need to go to bed. I can just stay up the whole night. Whoa. Okay, there is a cave here. Okay. Well, we're just going to patch that up, continue on. As I said, I'm not really looking for caves at the moment. Which might be hard to do, because we're clearly in a very cave-esque... Okay. Well, that kind of creates a predicament again. Doesn't it now? It does. Okay, I can put that right there. So by 3, and then we just continue tunneling down. Can I go one more? No, I can't. Okay. That is fine. So that's 3, which means from here, continue on our tunneling adventure. I mean, how far down are we now? Where is it? Okay, we're at 43. How low can we go? I don't really recall how low like this goes. I remember, well, before, I'm pretty certain it just used to be like, okay, so yeah, that is a cave. Again, not really looking for it. It's a flooded cave as well. I mean, this stuff might be of use kind of in the future, but I'm not really interested in this right now. Whoa, what is that? That's cool. I haven't seen those before. I mean, I may as well take a little dip, see if there's anything of interest. Nah. This cave goes on for a while. So here's how that's gonna work. I'm gonna go here, then we're gonna go up 1. Yeah. Do I have stone? Okay, I can put some stone stairs down to kind of show what it's gonna be like. Yeah. Into this cavern, and we can continue down this way. This is purely just to get us kind of out of that range again, and then we can continue mining. But what, I don't actually know what the main height is on the surface. So I guess while I'm here, I can also say that, so what I'm thinking about potentially doing, and I'm not going to do it yet, this because it's kind of comes with a lot of consideration, but I'm thinking that at some point, what I'm going to do is, I know you can take your seed and plug your seed into kind of like a reader or like a online view of it, and that way you can kind of like see the world and find out what's around you. I'm tempted to do that in order for me to find kind of that snowy biome. I'm tempted because I feel the problem is, right, this world, my main goal for it is to head to that snowy biome, and the world suddenly becomes quite useless. Not useless, but it changes quite a lot if I don't find that biome. So that's why I'm tempted to go out there and use cheats in order to find it. It's not a given though. I don't know for certain what I'm going to do with it. It's just speculation that I have that maybe it's, you know, could be something interesting or a good way of doing that. But that's why I'm not sold on it just yet. So my pickaxe is gonna break now, right? Yep, perfect one to break on. I need to go back and build another one. And then I can also see what level the surface is at. That's still day. Nice. Okay, it's not going to change much. Okay, build that. Build that. Okay, I'm going to build 3 more. Why not? That goes there. Okay. Back down we go. To more mining. I meant to check it. Okay, what's it going to be? 66. Okay, roughly 66. So we're down, what, 20 now? Just about from the surface. I can still hear the bubbles, and I looked on the thing that this was not a pretty long cage, but definitely has some depth to it. So I'm going to continue doing this, and then I can start tunneling down in a bit. So you can hear it. So there's, whoa, the big cavern of water is right below us. Great, I can't hold water anymore. Okay, what is dispensable? Guess I'll make another one of these, and then I can make a chest. Put that down. Just make a chest to hold things down here, because that should be quite useful. Okay, so what do I not need? Dirt. Okay, a lot of this stuff is expendable. Let me keep the cobblestone for now. Okay, that should be, I mean, that should be more than fine. Alrighty. Nope, wrong pickaxe. Just keep it moving. Moving and grooving. And as I said, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have enough stone to finish this bridge that I've got, because that was kind of the problem. As I said, you know, I was working on episode 14, which corrupted. I ran out of brick. I felt like I just heard an interesting sound in the game. That, what is that? There's like a little ring to it, like ding. Maybe I'm just hearing things. But there was a little ring. There, what's that? What is that? What is that, like, ringing? Whoa. You heard it that time. I don't really know what the sounds are. I'm imagining that it's the squid. I know the squid are down there, the glow-in-the-dark ones. I'm imagining they're just swimming right below me. So it's not really anything too much of interest, but who knows? Working the mines, we're working the mines. And oh, some more coal finally. And at some point, I put another torch down. At some point, I am planning on building like a minecart system here. More dirt. It's a bit weird to have here. Guess I can bring back my shovel. Yeah, at some point I'm planning on okay. Can I start going down again? Probably, right? Yeah. Iron! Finally! Finally found some iron. Back down. So, what? I completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, minecart. Okay. So, at some point... I didn't want to break that, actually. At some point, I'm going to build a minecart rail here. Or maybe not on this one, but eventually, I think that'd be useful to have a mine system with a minecart. Okay, only the one. just fine. I'm not gonna get greedy. Okay, no, there's more here. Boom, and then that comes out. Put another torch here. Then we can grab the iron. And there might be more, but I'm not, like, as I said, overly bothered by it. I wouldn't mind getting the gold so we can get the clock, but again, the clock doesn't really matter. We're just continuing this mine. And I know I could also kind of just do one block here, but it's better exposure when you obviously do it like this and have 3. You could do 4 or 5 across, but 3 is probably just fine. So yeah, at some point I'm gonna put in a minecart, whether it's this mine shaft or another one. I do not know, but at some point there will be. I'll make a mine with a minecart. This one could work, but it's just, well, in theory, right? I should build the minecart system here as long as I have the supplies for it, and then whenever I move, like, home base, then I can just reuse the supplies that I got. I can take the supplies out of this, like, mineshaft system and build and put it into a new mineshaft. So it's not really like a problem to do that. Or I shouldn't save my supplies for future mineshaft because I can just reuse them. Okay. So now we've finally been putting in the mining. Just not really found anything interesting yet. Found a bit of iron. But I said this before, or maybe this was in the lost episode again, but I've been doing a whole lot of crafting, but not a lot of mining. So we're finally putting the name to use. Okay. Then put another torch down. How deep are we now? Only 33 still. We're not making, like, stellar progress like I thought. That's okay. Any progress is some progress. Well, it's thundering up there. That doesn't tell you what it's like. I'm surprised you can hear it from down here. So here is another cave. Somewhere around here. Let's put that there. Question is just, where is this cave? I mean, what do you have to do to avoid the caves? I didn't mean to break that. Or did I? No, I didn't. Right, that still works. No, wait, it's 4. Yeah, here it is. It needs to be 4. Seem to have lost the cave as well, wherever that was. I heard the zombie, I don't hear him anymore. Okay, and then one more down here. I'm hearing lots of sounds. To be honest with you, I don't Something crazy is happening up there. I don't really know what these sounds are. I'm just simply trying to go mining, and it's giving me a whole lot of sound. Okay, there goes my pickaxe. Let's see, there's a skeleton again. So how far did we make it down? We've got, where is it? 22. That's not outrageous. How far down does this go now, though? I'm out of bread. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess that's it for the mining today. Actually, I might as well grab this. Copper. I will take the copper. Why will I take the copper? Because I want the copper. No other reason. Okay. I can just plug this good old hole back up. Yeah, it's really coming down out there. Okay, that is that. That was an easy vein to get. Okay. Nice and easy. I do have more torches on it. Yeah, okay, there we go. I do have steak, but that is fine. Okay, what's it like? Trying to see. I think I'm clear. Making a dash for home. What is it? There are a few mobs out and about. Shouldn't be anything here though, because it's well lit. Okay. And just like that, we are back home. Okay. What do I need to do down here? Okay, the wood isn't really necessary. I do need the raw copper smelted. And I'm gonna smelt the iron as well. I'm gonna take that. That was stupid of me. Wasted some. Okay, the rest of the raw copper can go in here. Do that 30. Jeez, we got a lot of raw copper. I didn't realize it. So you must get quite a lot for each block you mine. That's like an insane amount. But I'll take it. Okay, that's a 3, and then that can go in there. Okay, what did I want to make with the 3? I'm trying to remember. I could make a shield. A shield is... I'm gonna make a shield. And the rest can then get saved. I feel like the shield is very useful. I don't really need the map. As of yet. I just need spider string. And then I can have the bow, which is fun. Okay. Excess blocks. Yeah, andesite. Cobblestone I need, but I don't really need all the other good stuff. Okay. Then this, I guess, can go like that. Okay, how are these coming along? Okay, so why I'm needing these? Hold on. Well, this is actually the best way to check. In case I've got this wrong. Can I make anything yet? No. So the copper update. This doesn't have the copper update yet. Right? Yeah, the copper update is not out yet. At least not on my version of the game. So it's not. Eventually, I'm gonna make an iron golem when I can get one, and I guess I'll just put it here, ish. But I don't it's not currently on my snapshot yet, so this stuff isn't really important just yet. Is there anything else of interest here? Okay. I guess I may as well take some food. Anything else I need cooked? Not really. It's chicken. Oh, potatoes and chicken. I'll get those cooked just after. Okay, after that goes... Okay, and I can take that, put my potatoes in, and put the rest of the copper in there. So, well, the copper is going to be helpful. But I just want to make as many blocks as possible. And why I'm taking that copper? Well, the copper is actually... I guess I can just go up that. The copper is going to be used. Oh, it might just be raining, in which case day's over. Okay, I don't actually need the raw chicken. Although it's gonna go expired. It should be expired. Can I sleep? Okay, so it's not night. Does that mean mobs are still about? Because in theory they should be, right? Okay, well, I'm heading out to work on my construction over here. No, I can't see any, but they should in theory still be out because the sun hasn't come up. Huh. Oh well. Well, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I need to move that there, okay. So, I do need more stairs. That's okay, I guess. May as well make these beams while I'm at it. The question is just where do we want the stairs to go on this bridge? But we're almost done with it, which is nice. So do I want the stairs to kind of be like a layer down? Why are there so many iron golems? They're 4 now. Okay. That's fine with me. Do I want them to be like that? I guess so. No, that's not what I wanted. Do 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 do. That was the end. Okay. There we go. And just like that, all the rain is gone. Somehow my fireplace is still working. Okay, so the question is then, and like right here, does this work? How does that look? No, I need to put a stair there, but the stair should mold, so it should be okay. Nice. Okay, and then I can just put my birchwood here. So that's what I'm thinking. Do I put... I'm really torn. Because I think the stairs might look quite cool down a layer. It kind of closes off the building a bit more. So got enough birch. Yeah, I do. And then I don't really know what else I'm gonna build out here. I guess probably a farm. But there's not really, yeah. I guess I'll leave it like that. Go pick up the last of my stuff from the, what is it? Yeah, so I'm torn if we, I actually quite like this bridge. I'm quite a fan of it personally. It's not like the most spectacular thing in the world, but it's also far from the worst. Okay, copper done. Nice. Potatoes just about all done. Okay, I'm not gonna put the rest of the stuff together. I do need a lot more copper though. For what I'm planning, I may have mentioned it before. If I haven't mentioned it, I'm not gonna say it again. Well, I'm not gonna say it again. If I haven't mentioned it, sorry, but you're just gonna have to wait for when I do it, build it. That's all I'll say. It's something I want to build with the copper. I actually believe that copper is probably quite underrated because it doesn't do much, which is understandable. And why people would kind of like be a bit against it. But I think copper is quite cool. Okay, I did need to be down here. What was I looking for? Okay, so I do need to build a lot of stairs. And then that should probably be enough. Okay. And then put 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That should probably be everything that I need. So the copper, yeah, the copper is like quite a cool building material. If you're, it's quite, at this point in the game at least, because this is, as we checked before the actual copper update has come out. But as of right now, it is quite useless on this version, except in building. I think in building it's actually quite a cool block, where it has potential to be a cool block, and you can do some cool things with it if you use it well. And it's kind of on. Okay, how does that look? That should look quite nice. That corner. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. Okay, that looks fine. Okay, and then so that bit needs to be on. Okay. Is that staircase wonky? Or is that, yeah, it is wonky. I need dirt. Dang it. Okay, that's my access blocks. Dirt. Okay. Yeah, that should be enough. Don't really need torches. Move that back. Okay. Dirt. Okay, great. That was not intended. I guess there's no need to be building from down here anyway. May as well go up here. Oh, I didn't even need dirt. What am I doing? Okay. And then, like that. Nope, okay, that's wrong again. Why is it so, like, off? This is gonna be a nightmare to build. Okay. This is gonna be a real nightmare. Okay. Like that. Okay, well, this is really how I'm gonna have to do this. Okay, nice. And then that should, okay, nice. I was trying to, that's so stupid. I was trying to check to see that it wrapped around how I was wanting it to. It did. Okay. Ooh. Nah, that's not as nice. Okay, keep it. I just wonder if I also have enough kind of stairs for this. Really, it's annoying that I don't have enough dirt. So I'm actually gonna go back into my mine shaft for a brief second, just so I can grab the remainder all the way down here, down another flight. Here we are. There we go. That's more than enough dirt. Okay. Perfect. Okay, now I can actually, like, do this properly. Okay. Nice enough. And then I'm just gonna build all the way down to the side. Build this, like, outside bit first. And then I can break it all after. Keep it moving. It's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Keep it moving, keep it moving. It's better come out nicely, because I'm going to a lot of effort to build this up. And then here, I can do this. Okay, that's all I need. Alright, now we can get back to the stairs, which I likely do not have enough of, but that's a different story. Great, great fun. And did I get that? I don't know. No, there it is. Oh well, I'm not gonna get that. Okay, so is that side all right? Yes, it is. I'm actually gonna get that in a second. I lied. Okay. Great. Once again. Ah. Oh, so close. So close. Okay, where is it? Here it is. Okay, so then this is what I am planning. I'm definitely going to need more. Like a lot more stone slabs. This is what it's going to look like. Okay, so that's roughly what it's going to look like from the side. Take another look at it from this angle. I think that looks quite nice. Obviously not with the dirt. The dirt needs to go away. So I do need to make some more stairs, which I should definitely be able to do because I have plenty. Yeah, I have plenty of stuff. Nice. Okay. And then I need a lot more than that. That should be enough. And then I still have stone to spare, which I guess I'll just make some more pickaxes, because pickaxes, shovels, and axes are always needed, and I don't have a influx of anything else, or of iron at the moment. And the big ones, make 5 of them. I should just put them all. Boom. Okay. So, office and supplies. Okay, all of these can just go into there. Except those. Okay. Nice. I still have a bit of time. Guess I'll finish the one part of it. Do. Okay. Didn't really intend to do that, but it's not the end of the world. Then I can. Do I have enough? Yeah, I should have enough time. That's why I kept an extra shovel in my inventory. Okay. I can even take down a lot of this. I only need the end staircase. Perfect. Alright. That is that. And back. The farm needs a nice harvest. Which again, I must have. Oh, this happened in the deleted episode. I said it. I accidentally harvested the farm for the first time, off camera when I was mining the trees and dealing with all the getting extra supplies. I harvested this place for the first time, so I haven't done a harvest yet on camera, but I have harvested it before, which was kind of stupid of me. I should have waited, but then it would have been in the deleted episode anyway, so wouldn't have really mattered. Okay. Whoop. So close to being done. And then I just need to figure out kind of like the exit to this, how I want this bridge to end. Now the villagers are coming down to enjoy this spot, coming down to the creek, down to the little river. This bridge is going to be very helpful because my horse is the horses don't, or my horse at least doesn't really jump. I don't know if that's like a common plague for all the horses or not, but my horse doesn't really jump, or struggles to get over the lake. But this will certainly help it out. You see, villagers coming down, enjoying the area. It's a good spot around here. Okay, well that's the roof done. So the bridge is just about done. Now it's just like... Okay, now it's just about the other end. I think this is nice. I could put a slab here as well. How would that look? That could look quite nice. Do I have enough slabs? I probably don't. It does look nice though. I am a fan personally, so I kind of have to do it now. Because this is what I was kind of looking for. I wanted it to come down just a little bit, to kind of give a bit of like a edge to the bridge. This is exactly what I wanted. One more, okay. So I'm gonna somehow I am gonna need more stone, but that's okay. Now does this work? No, not as well. It doesn't really work like that. I think it just looks nicer from this angle. But the front bit, yeah, I'm gonna refrain from using it on either of these ends. Okay. So see how much we need. This is exactly what I wanted, because it just comes down a little bit. I just didn't want it to be so flat with the roof. Oh, we don't actually... Yeah, no, we've got plenty of stone for this. Okay. So I just need to make a few of those slabs. Right here. That should definitely be enough. Okay, perfect. So now I just need to figure out how do I want this section to end. So much dirt. I may as well pick it all up. On the other side as well. No, the other side despawned. Or I picked it up already. Okay. So close to being done. Couldn't jump there. Okay. It's just how do we want this bit to end? How does the other side end? With like a staircase down, right? Wood. Do I have wood stairs? I do. Nice. Okay, so it's a wood staircase down. I'm gonna do that as well. So boom, boom, boom. And yeah, I'm gonna break this stuff. Have one more layer. Okay, and then that's that. And then I just need wood to go like that. Okay, and then how does, and is it just like a stone step at the bottom, at the like the very base? Stone step and then wood stairs again. Okay. And I have the same thing on this side. Stone. Okay, so I still need these. Like that. Not like that. Oh well, break it with the shovel. It's not gonna too much. Okay. Now I can break this with the shovel. And put stone in place. Does I have stairs up on like that? I must have, right? Yeah, must have. I must have. Okay, this bit. I'm going to. What was on the bottom here? Is that just wood? I will replace your wood panel. Sorry, sir. It's getting a bit jarring to look at it. So, I've since replaced it. Okay, I mean that looks fine. I don't think that was what was there, but it is what's there now. Okay, so we come up here, we walk across, same exit. Yeah, okay, perfect. Now I just need to figure out how this bit goes. So this bit's gonna come out one more, and then is it just stone stairs all around? I believe it is, right? Yeah, so the curting and then, yeah, perfect. It's right here and then stone stairs. Not what I wanted again. Is that it? That looks like it's it. I know that one stair's wrong. Which one is it again? That one. That's got to be right, right? Nice. And then these, this just comes down one more. Perfect. Okay. So that's the bridge done. And then I can make this path again. Like that. That's not how that looks. Perfect. Okay, so that's the path that we've got. More pillagers. Why are there so many? Is it because there is an outpost right there? Oh well. Doesn't really bother me now. But there's so... Why are there so many of them? Oh well. So that's the bridge done. Well, it looks good. To my mind, I can get a nicer view from it here. What is that on the... it's just pixels. So, without minding the pillagers, just a moment, that's how the bridge looks. I'm a fan of it. It's turned out kind of how I was hoping it would. So yeah, it's definitely a good build in my mind. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I think it looks nice. You can catch it from the dock view or from the house view. Right in here. You can't. The trees are in the way, which was kind of intended. Pillagers are gone now. Yeah. Otherwise, that's the bridge view. Yeah, I like it. So head out with this outro. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a very good day today. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoy the series so far. Check back in the next episode. Don't really know what the plan is. I guess we're just gonna do some more mining, but figure that out then. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good day, and bye.